What's up, guys? Matthew, getting ready to watch Season 1, Episode 3 of Oz. Last episode was another great one. We got more sort of prison politics, a lot more character introductions, getting a little bit more insight into the characters, how they ended up in the prison. I'm loving it. I really am. Like, to start off, two of the strongest first episodes I've ever seen in TV. So I'm so excited to see how the rest of the season goes. So, no more yapping. I'm ready to get into it. So if you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. It is $10 a month for live action shows on my Patreon. Check it out. There's a YouTube comment down below that says the exact episode that I'm currently on. And finally, if you enjoy my reactions to Oz, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. Let's get into the episode.
He made the dirt, he made the sky, he made the water. Things that slither, things with legs. I mean,
do you know what I mean? Like, this feels like a musical or like a play.
Years he breathed life into.
Like it's on a stage.
Standing in the need of...
Damn, dude.
Maybe he's just tired of the gangster way of life.
I don't want... You said McManus, I don't want him to be constantly, like, proven wrong, quote-unquote. And for him to give up on some of this rehabilitation stuff. I really hope that that is not the case. It does not happen. Prison really let them throw up a picture of him with a gun?
Yeah, man, last few days, you seem like a million years away. What's up with that?
Rat it on Johnny and kill those fuckers too.
This is better. I know who killed Dino.
Guys, I gotta be honest. This ain't no fucking rocket science here. Everyone got all the answers. This is the most obvious thing.
Being in the gang is a lot like being in a religion. You got rules to follow. And at the heart, it's about love. So man becomes love thy brother gangster. But what if you stop believing the religion you come to see that the hole is still in your soul. Slash love you thought you had is nothing but a hologram.
I love the narration.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. I'd much rather watch a masturbation than a murder. He looks like a disappointed dad.
These Italians coming to the club thinking they can push a brother
I love
around.
the way when people say the word like Italian, it feels like a slur. Obviously, it's made to mock, but.
How'd you like Johnny Post dick up your ass?
Jesus, dude, I'm about to. Don't get into a fight with it. Damn, he put in work. Let me shut my mouth. About to say, do not get into a fight with that Abyssy, bro. This man might start yerking it too. Motherfucker had an orgasm in his pants, dude. I ain't gonna lie though, he can kind of dribble. Okay, it got worse.
I want the violence to stop. Before anyone else dies. Before this place is flooded with feds. Before we have a full-blown riot. Nobody wants a riot, right?
Violence for its own sake accomplishes nothing.
Then spread the word. One more fight breaks out. I'm gonna shut this prison down so hard you won't see daylight till the 3rd millennium.
Oh, brother.
What'd you find out?
Looks like a beat dog.
Keep the peace. Yo, so glad said he ain't
Getting
gonna
ordered around, doing missions.
God damn! What? Motherfucker, Johnny's dick! Fuck, god damn!
Jeez. Oh, fuck! God damn!
Fire! Fire! Let your fucking motherfucker!
How did this happen? Who could do this?
I've watched you since the day you checked into M City. I've seen you make cold, calculated, strain loose cannons. Now all of a sudden you torch your fucking mattress. No one is gonna end you up in. You want to go to lockup so bad because why? Someone's after you?
Never ran away from a fight in my life.
Then what?
I want to spend some time alone.
Well, you're gonna do that.
How about you ask first?
Hello, Kane. What the fuck is that about?
A little warning. Nothing better happened to Ryan O'Reilly.
What's with these fucking flashing colors and shit, dude? like, even if there's some parts of the cinematography that like are to me like a little weird or a little maybe dated, they're still so unique. Like I don't really see that in a lot of other things I've seen.
Check the car.
The show takes a lot of chances.
Reckless endangerment, possession of controlled substance, criminal possession.
Dude.
So you were being altruistic? Whatever.
I told you last episode. This is the kind of scenes I want.
I figured when I was done, I could sneak a smoke.
They say confession is good for the soul. You go into a confessional.
I love that. That's great.
You go into an interview room with your local PD and...
Dude, these scenes are so interesting. Like your life's on display. Like a circus.
Even so, how can you appeal in your case and shit like that?
Did. My appeal was rejected.
How come?
I did something to be put here.
They decided to make an example of me, so they sent me here instead of some cushy club med.
Maybe you can help me out.
Can I be honest? Fucking good.
I didn't do criminal law. I was
Look,
in
dude,
litigation.
bargain here. Come on, Tobias. Get something out of him. Stop. Don't be a pushover and just do what everyone says.
When you pray, do you go into a zone? Does the rest of the world drop away?
In a situation like this, like in a prison, everyone's got something to offer. Sadly.
But is there a guarantee that if you do believe in Jesus, you will be saved? The great practical joker leave you hanging.
Hey, Sweet Pea.
You want to cuddle?
Get undressed. We're taking a shower.
I already took a shower.
Oh, that's okay.
Take another one.
He hasn't been listening to me.
Oh, yes, he does. He listens.
Yeah, but he doesn't fucking do anything, huh?
I spent my life dealing with the law, finding ways over, under, around it. And then when I needed it to be there for me, the system snapped back into my face.
Yeah, as it fucking should. As it fucking should have. Like I said, I want to say this. Even though Tobias, of our characters we've met, is like the most easy to root for because he's put in such a dangerous or disgusting situation, he still fucking deserves to be punished in some way.
Saying that's what I've been trying to do, but God isn't in Oz.
He is. He is everywhere. He is in you right now.
Something's in me that I don't want, dude. You gotta help.
Genevieve is divorcing me.
Damn! That fast?
Decided when she saw the swastika on my butt.
Why'd you show her?
She's gonna take the kids and go live with her parents.
Yeah, but I also, you cannot blame her at all. Nothing wrong with that decision. In fact, I would probably agree with her. That is the smart thing to do. Wow? Or mom?
It's Mom.
I was about to say them look a little more like M's.
Tell me that Jesus was a nigger. Even quoted from the Bible trying to back his shit up.
Well, Jesus was...
Shut your mouth, dude! What the fuck is wrong with you?
You're getting awful mouthy, aren't you, Prag?
No, sir, I am not...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson. Polish my boots.
Yes, sir.
I was about to say, dude. I was about to say. Jesus. Enjoy the fucking show. That's so... You know what I mean? Like, ah! Oh, I love this shot, though, dude.
Hey, law boy.
You just think, like... Hey, you gotta do something. You can't live your fucking rest of your life or fucking 10 or 15 years doing this shit. You know what I mean?
But I got a cure for the blues, homie. Come on.
First of all, you don't want to be seen with this guy. You don't want Vern to see you, but...
Where you been, Prag?
Nowhere, sir.
You smell it on you, dude.
Can't you so much as snorting fucking lint?
And God is holding me in the hollow of his hand.
Jesus. I don't know. It's a little bit of tinge of respect for talking back. I don't know. Surprise?
Can't become a Catholic just to get out of the hole. Come
on. No, wait.
A lot since I got here about different faiths, and yours is pretty nifty. You have that whole mystical transubstantiation bit going.
That's right. Eucharist becomes the body of
Don't get manipulated here.
His blood. That's right. Now, how can I not get behind a religion like that?
Hey! I forget his real name. Maybe no, I'm not gonna take any guesses. But obviously, fucking Bodhi from The Wire. Also in an episode of Sopranos. I love this man. What am I, the next piece of hot ass in here? I told you guys before I started the show, I know that I knew a lot of people that were in this.
Number 97W566, Kenneth Langley.
Why is he getting so into the narration? He's real excited this episode. Real performative.
We're gonna need every man we can get it. We're gonna shuckle with those wise guys.
Again, I don't know the exact... First of all, let me say this. I don't know how the fuck this beanie's staying on his goddamn bald ass head. I don't know how that shit... This shit looks like a fucking cosmetic in a video game. It's rock solid. But I don't know the specifics about like what you can have in prison and all that. I'm surprised people can have earrings and necklaces and stuff like that.
Minister Saeed. How you doing? I just wanted to shake your hand.
Oh, this poor guy. Again, he fucking... I'm not saying he's some innocent little perfect angel, but...
I ain't afraid of nothing.
We all afraid of...
I feel like he is kind of very similar in a little ways to his Wire character.
Yes, I do. I fear God.
See, he does a great job at playing, like... Not playing, he looks very young and innocent, you know what I mean?
It's what we call Taqwa.
So, I think he's kind of good for that little archetype.
No, man, doesn't matter.
Feels like he's been dragged into it. Jeez, how long are you gonna stalk them for? Get me out of here!
What you mean you can't tell me?
Is he lying to him to...
You don't know? You track every move that girl makes. Yeah, I'm calling you a liar, motherfucker, because you ain't telling me the truth.
Yeah, man, I feel like the dad would kind of want to lie to get him to... back off. He doesn't want his daughter to be involved. You about to kiss right now? Checking.
That boy is 16 years old.
Really?
For 20, which means he can be out in 6. He can be back on the street by the time he's 22.
Holy shit, dude.
What? You heard me, I said get the fuck going.
Come on, kid, let's get
How did they let him in here? I thought he'd be like 18 or 19. Even though that's not good. That's, you know, that's still a fucking child, but oh my god.
I do feel the fire.
I feel like after this episode, I'm gonna have a very in-depth discussion about religion that I will get into. So I'll wait till the end.
Some say finding God is a glorious thing. They're wrong. It's dangerous.
Well, okay, maybe I'll segue right into what I was saying then. Maybe
when you finally see his power, like, his greatness.
There's just something ominous or manipulative about any religion, in my opinion. Not saying, not an attack on anyone else. It's just for me, you know what I mean? So...
Thanks for taking care of boy Tawani. You ain't glad to see me?
Things have changed, Billy. I've changed. Changed too.
Change how? You have to stop being a fag, that's how. Stop? I don't wanna. If you don't stop, I can't protect you no more.
Fine.
No.
Can't be my brother no more. Fine. I'll beat the black off you. You don't stop being a faggot. You hear me?
Brother, no.
This feels like the fucking what? I forget what episode.
You said that we're not down with
the
faggots.
SpongeBob episode where was the SpongeBob trying to get Patrick to do shit and Patrick keeps fucking up? I think it was like that, dude. Where he's watching him, dude. No, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
We all have to struggle with the devil and his temptation.
One step at a time.
You see, it's like this. Right now, you have Allah.
You see what I mean? Like, in terms of, like, this religion thing, like, obviously I would want Jefferson to become, like, less violent, you know what I mean? But also, I don't feel strongly about a lot of things when it comes to, like, social issues or politics or whatever, but, like, one of the things, I hate homophobia. I fucking hate homophobia. There's absolutely nothing wrong, you know what I mean? So if this is one of the first things we're focusing on, I don't care about the religion.
Out to all the people that I hurt and tell them I'm sorry.
You go out there and you make your enemies your friends.
That's gonna be the toughest part, but most important part.
Well, now you're gonna have to prepare yourself, brother.
If they're gonna turn against you, they're not really your friends.
Been doing it all wrong, brother. The whole package. This is not the way. Fucking with his head. We gotta cut out all this hatred. Embrace one another. The only person we need to be fearing is God.
He became a good preacher real fast, I'll be honest.
Get the fuck away from me.
Yo, it should sound like Red Dead music or something.
Fucking fucker. It's like his brother.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm marking the fuck out, dude. The way he said brother like that, dude, it's like lost, man. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna rat on you. And I ain't gonna tell no one that you set it up with the hacks to get Johnny in the hole.
Why are you being so good to me?
You're gonna get hurt for me.
Till you die. And I would much rather you see the sins you committed. To change your ways.
You are high.
Assalamu alaikum.
Jefferson Keene ordered the hit on Dino. Let me arrange for Keene to die.
Would you want to do that?
As a sign of good faith between
He's
us.
smart. He's gonna know that he's attacking him for some reason.
You let him take care of this.
Because he needs it to happen.
Where the hell you taking me? Shut the fuck up. What's this about?
Fucking corrupt.
I ain't got no beef with y'all.
Oh, this is fucking despicable. Jesus. I mean, like genuinely, like some of these fucking officers are on the same exact level as fucking Schillinger in like terms of like I want them to fucking die. I'll be honest though, he kind of cooking them. These officers got to get some fun sport in. Damn.
Get to your cells!
Yo, that beanie is comically small, dude. And once I noticed it, I can't forget it.
You're not doing a very good job.
And you're not helping much.
What?
He's shutting down all our shit. Got everyone on edge.
I run cell block 5.
Oh, yeah.
We've heard about you.
You are creating a lot of the tension that we're dealing with around here.
And how am I doing that?
You banned conjugals. Bit by bit, you're stripping these men of...
This is a prison. These men are criminals, the whole point.
But they're not animals. They're still fucking humans.
Priests like you would see that, we wouldn't be having the problems we're having today.
The campaign's over, Governor. Get off your soapbox.
Sort of Olympus, right? Mount Olympus in ancient Greece.
Oh, brother.
Mercury was lesser than Apollo, Apollo lesser than Zeus. Cell block and you think you're a god. Glenn runs the whole prison and he thinks he's a greater god. Guys, I am Zeus.
Oh, Jesus. This man speed ran me wanting to see him die, dude. What a fucking goober.
You're not Zeus. You're a politician.
Janice.
I think he's so tough.
Look, here's the whole prison is locked down. They get tense. They think we've lost control.
Well, y'all gonna get fucking angry that another person dies in.
From your friend, Senator Schreiner, complaining about his interference in Oz.
fucking little Napoleon. Kate Schreiner's got the balls to do it.
Devlin is bringing the FBI to investigate.
He'll do a better job than Barano has.
Hey, this is my prison. Look, I don't want the
chain of command.
Doesn't it seem odd to you that Keene and Martinez were left in the gym unsupervised? Same way it seems odd that Post was let into the hole to burn Art alive. So why would it be too far off to think that the guards are involved? Probably. How about you? How about me what? Would I be too far off to think that you're involved?
You gotta go under every rock, but...
I'm FBI. Until I got a reason not to believe it, you're a suspect.
I like you, McManus, but you can't just laugh and say, oh, no way it's me. You gotta prove that. Bro. You angry your car gets scratched or you fucking bang his head into your car? Whatever. You know, I'm noticing a pattern with all these guys. I feel like they have anger issues.
Sentence, 15 years. Up for parole.
I gotta be honest, dude. These lawyers and shit, or whoever's giving these fuckers sentences, I don't know how that works. Prosecutors? Is that the right word? They're doing good on the years. I feel like if this was modern, these people would be getting like fucking 2.5. I don't want to say good because I don't know. It's a complicated thing. I don't know.
What's up with Keene? What about him? Yo, come on, man. That pendejo broke Julio's neck. All right, yo, he gotta get done.
Jesus Christ, this whole thing is just fucking retaliation.
Miguel, the hospital just called. Marisa just went into labor.
Aww. I get goosebumps. That shit. I didn't know that they could let them come. That's kind of beautiful.
That's my boy.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Damn, who's this cool ass fucking officer?
I mean, you really gotta admit, he's the most beautiful baby in the world. So now I'm thinking, like maybe I went a little overboard. Because Maritza called me this morning talking about like the baby got a bad liver and
We gonna throw out? You're not going in? He might die.
Gonna die. So now I'm thinking that maybe God heard me bragging so much.
Oh, okay.
He decided to, you know,
take away your happiness.
Don't work that way. I mean, growing up, you know, I knew I was the best looking in my hood. You know, I told everybody I was the best athlete. I was the best lover. You know, even my fucking car. Now I'm thinking that, you know, God's pissed off.
I mean, maybe your ego got the best of you. You put yourself in this situation.
And tell him that if he saves my baby, you know, I'll stop being such a big mouth. You do that for me, Father. Don't negotiate. You gotta stop bragging for your own good.
You gotta do things with the expectation you're getting something in return.
I am heartily sorry for having offended thee. Test all my sins. Nah, it ain't enough. It ain't enough. God wants a piece of my fucking ass.
Guys, this is exactly what I fucking wanted when they introduced Makata. I said that right? Yeah. This is exactly the kind of scenes I wanted. Some of the hardest hitting.
Deals with him. But God is one tough motherfucker.
You don't fold.
Body of Christ.
The only negative of the production so far is anytime they do a cut, it looks bad.
Supreme mob boss, you know what I mean? Deadness if we don't. Yo, he never has to talk to us face to face.
He's really feeling his lines this episode.
I'm saying, nigga sits up there in heaven somewhere, drinking a cappuccino. Got the whole world in. He got the whole world by the balls. Just Deo and all that shit.
Man, close that shit. Oh, another good one. Another good. It's gotten to the point now, 3 episodes in, where like, I feel like this is the case with like any show I like, really. Like, even if it's a show I like or it's a show I really love, but getting these episodes, even though they're like an hour long, I still just want it to be longer. I just want more and more of it. They're so good. They're like almost like hypnotic. You know what I mean? Like I almost get like surprised or jolted out of it when it ends because I'm like, what? Very religious heavy episode. Did I say that correctly? Yeah, if you guys have watched my Sopranos reactions, I definitely did go on a couple, I don't want to say rants, I feel like that's the wrong word, but a couple discussions about just religion in general. I talked about it a little in this reaction. Well, actually, I think I spoke about it last episode to where I said, I'm not religious at all, but some of my favorite characters in fiction are religious characters. I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know what that says. But there's just something really intriguing to me about religion, or like learning about religion, seeing religious people, hearing their faith or their struggles or whatever. So in terms of entertainment value, I do really enjoy when there is a like a heavy focus on religion. Again, I'm not going to spend hours upon hours talking about religion because it's a complicated thing to discuss. It's not just black and white. Like a lot of things in life, it's a complicated like opinion of it that I have. But my main point when I try to talk about religion or my how I think about religion is just simply that, like, because I try to talk about it during the episode. There's a lot of things that religion, like, or a lot of religions, do or teach or preach that are positive. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I just feel like the overall system of it is pretty corrupt in a lot of instances, to the point where it kind of preys on weakness on those who are struggling. You know what I mean? Especially financially. But and there's also like I was saying with the thing with Jefferson getting converted and Saeed, you know, sort of preaching to him, trying to help him. There's some things in there, like, you know, that are like kind of admirable. Like, you have to be strong who you are, and if the people who you thought were your allies or your friends disagree with you, then you know what I mean. That stuff is like, it's kind of like oddly beautiful. You know what I mean? But in the same vein, like the first thing we do is we fucking go and attack fucking someone just for being gay. Like that's the shit that I really despise. You know what I mean? That's why I say like learning about religion is kind of interesting for me, because it's like I'm just gonna say it exactly how I feel, okay? And I'm sorry if this again, not disrespect or just offends anyone. I'm sorry. It's just the way that I feel. To me, the Bible or any other sort of religious scriptures, they're essentially like children's stories. You know what I mean? That are just sort of there to tell you different lessons, life lessons, morals, stuff like that. So in that way, you're like, oh wow, that's kind of beautiful. But then you turn around and then they're attacking the stupidest shit, the most innocent shit possible, that it just fucking infuriates me to no end. So sorry, that was my religious rant. Okay. I could go 20 minutes on it, but I gotta stop myself. But all that being said, I did really love how the entire episode was, you know, like caged in by the religion. This felt, again, to me, it still felt like it had that kind of like almost act-like structure where it had, you know, a linear story for like 10 minutes, a linear story for another section like that. But it also, this was the one that I felt was most thematically connected, especially because the politics or this race war that's going on is involving so many people, and it's gone back and forth for so long now, like 3 weeks, that I feel like everyone in the prison is being connected by it. So, you know, slowly everyone is sort of integrating into it. So I think that's a part of why it feels a little more connected than any other episode. But yeah, it is so... I'm trying to like decipher stuff as I go, you know what I mean? Because I feel like this is one of those shows. Obviously, I've complimented a lot of different I've complimented a lot of the different technical aspects of the show so far. But the stuff like the cinematography, no, I'm sorry, not the cinematography, the symbolism behind certain things, is stuff that I'm still trying to decode per se. I just find it so interesting with Augustus, like being the narrator and really being so far away from the actual plot so far. I just find that so interesting. I don't think I've watched a show like that before. Because let me tell you what, he was getting Harold Perrineau. Yeah, I'm not forgetting his name right. Jesus, I don't want to disrespect someone from Lost. Yeah, Harold Perrineau. I think I pronounced his name right. He was really into his fucking lines. It felt like a performance. You know what I mean? It felt like he was on a stage. You know, using his body movement a lot. He felt like a preacher almost. Almost preaching against religion, if that makes any sense. But one of the things I want to talk about with this religion thing that I really enjoy is because, again, I don't need to state the obvious here, but we're in a prison. We're in a prison with people whom don't like. This is their life. They're at an end point, really. There's no escape, and you know, you gotta live. You either kill yourself or you gotta live in here for fucking decades. You know, for a lot of these people. So I don't like seeing it as in like. Going back to something I said in the first couple episodes, this is one of those shows that is so good, so realistic, that it's sometimes hard to watch because it's just like some of the stuff makes you feel uncomfortable, some of the stuff makes you want to just burst out into tears, that sort of thing. Because I don't like seeing people in prison. Obviously, I don't like seeing people commit crimes either. I'm not saying like, oh, they should just be released. That's not what I'm saying. But it's, you know what I mean. Again, I'll always go back to it. Prison should be rehabilitation, not torture. And it's, you know what I mean? It's just kind of as a I don't know if this makes sense or if this is cringy. But I feel like as a human, even if you're seeing someone who did something so terrible get punished, it's hard to watch the punishment. You know what I mean? It's hard to just see people get fucking, you know, locked up in here and have to deal with fucking being raped and shit like that. But going back to the religious aspect of it, like I said, these people are in there for their entire life or a long period of time, but they have to live. They have to struggle with it. So they're going to go through identity crisis or you know, talking to priests and all that, trying to find purpose in the rest of their life, trying to find a will to live, stuff like that. And again, I repeat, I don't like it as in, this is so interesting to, ha ha ha. I'm so happy to see these guys be tortured or have to go through these struggles. But I think it is very well done quality-wise, if that makes sense. The final thing I want to talk about the religion, because I feel like I've been talking about it for too long, is obviously we got a lot of Ray Mikado scenes, and you guys know after the end of last episode, I went on a lot of talks about just how fucking much I love BD Wong and how I was so excited to see him, but just also the fact that scenes like religious confessions or psychiatry scenes or whatever, when a character is talking to and confiding in another character, or it's the best chance for great dialogue or great emotional scenes. And this was a perfect example of that. I think my favorite scene of the episode was Mikado talking to Miguel. I mean, that was a very beautiful scene for me. Again, and a little heartbreaking as well. And I want to make this very known. And I think for fans of Oz, just the vibe. I don't know if this makes sense. I've said before that Oz is a little more niche than other like all-time great shows. Like it's obviously a little less popular. So there's almost like a bias in my head that like if you're a fan of Oz, or especially if you're watching a reaction of Oz on YouTube, you're kind of smart. Like you kind of know what the fuck you're talking about. Maybe that's just me being biased. I don't know. But I the whole point in saying that whole smart thing is that like I don't need to say this out loud, but I feel the need. I kind of feel the need to just every once in a while. Obviously, with the fucking Alvarez shit, like that shit he pulled on that old guy for just scraping his car, fucking pulling a Tuco ass motherfucker, to make references to other shows, like that. Obviously, it's infuriating to see someone fucking just get that violent and overreact to something that quick, and you know. So I'm not saying, oh, what a perfect, beautiful baby angel. I want everything good to happen to this person. but these are humans. Humans make mistakes. Humans do terrible things, and humans can grow from those mistakes. Humans can be good in one aspect and can be terrible in another. You know what I mean? Just for instance, like I feel like, well, not for instance, I'll say it right now. Because obviously Alvarez hasn't had a chance to really be a father yet, so not exactly, but you know, you've seen people do horrible crimes, get fucking 15 years in prison, but yet they're still a good parent. You know what I mean? You've seen terrible parents be good people. They're just terrible parents. They don't care about their kids. Like, you can have different aspects or avenues of your life, that you're good at this or bad at that or evil in this, or you know what I mean? And I think that this show thus far has showcased that in a very well done way, very beautiful. Like, different characters have different aspects about themselves. Just because, again, that's the whole point. Just because this is a prison does not mean that everyone is the personification of pure evil and they deserve to rot in hell for hundreds. You know what I mean? No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, these are humans, which again goes back to the whole point that I was like, it's kind of hard to watch sometimes. But yeah, dude, speaking of hard to watch sometimes, man, fucking Schillinger, these fucking guards, this governor, oh my god, white people, dude. It's all the fucking white people. No, they're just, jokes aside, they're just so fucking, oh my god. Because here's the thing. Obviously, like I said, the show's very realistic. All of these character archetypes are, obviously, you know, you can find these real people in real life. But I don't know about you guys. I've never met a Nazi before. I've never met, knowingly at least, like a fucking rapist. You know, I've never met some of these people. But I have met people who abuse their position of power. And just nothing fucking infuriates you more. You know what I mean? So it's almost like, you know what I mean? With Vern, I think I touched on this last episode too. Like, yeah, Vern, he's a fucking Nazi. I don't like him. But it's I never like, it's almost not personal to me. Like, I've never personally talked to a Nazi, you know. But just I hate seeing people take advantage of another, you know, and laugh about it and brag about it and face no repercussions at all. It's just so fucking infuriating. And because here's the thing too that I will say. This show is what, like 6 seasons, I think. I'm probably gonna see so many inmates die, so many inmates get extended sentences or whatever. Maybe I don't know if I'm gonna see a lot of people get their comeuppance that deserve it in terms of, like, you know, some of these corrections officers. I don't know if I'm ever gonna see it, and because that's another thing too, that, like, taking a step back from how realistic this show is sometimes, this is also again, it's a piece of entertainment. And you can't, you know, in order to build up a good villain or a good subset of villains, you kind of need them to do some evil shit. And it makes the audience even more, how do you say it, invested if the villain doesn't immediately get punished for what he's done, if he keeps winning. So I would not be surprised if I see, you know, if I go fucking seasons upon seasons of Schillinger continuing to do Schillinger shit, or these officers not getting punished whatsoever. You know, no one gets fired, no one gets caught, no one like that. I hope not. I really hope not. But sadly, I could see that. I could see that potentially going down. Like I said, I feel like I need to say this. Because I do like to do, like, in-depth discussions at the end of each episode that I watch on, you know, in any show that I do on my channel. But really, I'm not overwhelmed in terms of, like, my understanding of what's going on. But I think this is pretty easily the biggest ensemble of any show I've reacted to. So there's definitely a chance that after each episode, I might skip or forget a couple of the characters. Not that their moments weren't good or whatever. It's just that when you're just talking about flow of consciousness, talking about what you just saw an hour ago, some stuff can slip your mind. So I do apologize if I skip anyone or any important moment you guys wanted me to talk about. And that's another thing too that I haven't said, or haven't said since episode 1 or whatever. If you guys want me to talk about anything, or you guys want to tell me anything, any fun facts or any pieces of things I was confused about, just talk about it in the comments. You know, by the time this is on YouTube, I'm not done the series or whatever, so I can talk to you guys about what I'm seeing. What do I want to talk about? Man, it's been we haven't seen the Doctor since episode 1, right? But I do really like how we're seeing. I'm getting to know these characters more. I'm getting to know their relationships. I'm feeling a little more confident in. I don't want to say how to read them, because a couple of them are still surprising me. But I really like how, again, this is a show in a prison. We're in a locked room. We're in a locked state, essentially. You can't just walk out into the city and do this and that. We're in a confined area with a limited cast. I love how different the interactions go. You know what I mean? Like one scene, Ed Bissi could be talking to I keep wanting to call him Michael from Lost, Augustus, but then he's also going to be heavily involved with the Muslims, and then he's also going to be heavily involved in talking to Jefferson or whatever. So yeah, I liked it. Again, I'm sorry, there's so many characters. I always feel a little overwhelmed, kind of needing to talk about everyone. But every episode, I'm gonna give like a 10 or 15 minute discussion. I'm gonna try to keep it smooth, fast. I'm not gonna rush it, but I don't want to sit here and talk for 80 minutes. So, and I'm gonna stop saying that every episode too. I'm not gonna keep, talking about my processes here. But that was another great episode. I think thus far, maybe it's just the fact that I'm getting more and more into the show, but I don't know. I feel like every episode's getting better too. I really feel like this is one of those shows that each episode doesn't need to be like exponentially better or crazier or have more fight scenes or action scenes. No, that's not what I want. I just feel like, first of all, this is one of the shows that the dialogue is easily the best part. Easily, like these scenes, some amazing writing in them, but also just getting to know these characters is what makes the show. You know what I mean? I'm so excited to like compare against the first episode where I know nobody and know nothing about anyone, to the final episode of the show where I would assume I know every intricate aspect of people's lives and how that affects them. So yeah, another great episode. I really enjoyed it. I'm so excited to continue watching the show, continue watching episode 4 with you guys next week. So if you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. By now, I'm already a decent amount of episodes ahead. If you check YouTube comments, it'll save the exact episode that I'm currently on. It is $10 a month for live action shows on there. Finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. It really does help me out. I'll see you guys. You guys have a good one.